Welcome, everyone. So today we're diving into an explainer of a genuinely untouched corner of our modern world. I'm talking about the forbidden secrets of North Sentinel Island. We live in an era where literally every inch of the globe is mapped by satellites, right? We can just pull up an app and see anywhere. But this tiny speck of land, it remains a complete anthropological marvel. It's a place that has entirely, stubbornly rejected the outside world. And because of that, it sparked this intense curiosity and fueled just countless rumors. So we're going to decode the fascinating source material surrounding this place, look at the concrete realities behind why it's such a viral phenomenon, and unpack exactly why this island remains so fiercely hidden.
The whole core of this mystery is pretty well captured by this unsettling question that's been circulating all over the internet. Is island par jane wale kabhi wapas nahi aate? Sach kya hai? Now, if you don't speak Hindi, that roughly translates to, do people who go to this island never return? What's the actual truth? It's a heavy question, right? It really forces us to confront the reality behind all those wild rumors. And the truth? Well, a trip there really can be a one-way ticket. But it's not because of some supernatural curse or anything like that. People don't return because this island is guarded by an uncontacted people who mount a fierce, absolute, unyielding territorial defense against literally any outsider who dares to approach their shores.
It's actually kind of a fascinating twist of psychology. An island that wants absolutely nothing to do with the modern world has, ironically, become this massive viral obsession online. I mean, we're seeing millions of people clicking, watching, and sharing content driven by hashtags like Viral India, YT Shorts, and Hindi Mystery. It's crazy, but it makes sense. We humans are just naturally drawn to the unknown. These viral trends really highlight our collective fascination with a place that simply refuses to be known. The internet absolutely loves a puzzle, and North Sentinel Island, it's basically one of the ultimate unsolved enigmas of our hyper-connected age.
Section 1. A World of Danger.
So, the sources we're looking at frequently make these undeniably bold claims, often stating, North Sentinel Island, dunya ke sabse dangerous or mysterious places may say ek hai. That essentially means it's ranked right up there as one of the absolutely most dangerous and mysterious places in the entire world. But here's the thing, that danger, it's incredibly specific. We're not talking about a perilous landscape with extreme weather or wild predators. No, the danger here comes in the form of a literal hail of arrows. The island's inhabitants are well known to fire upon passing helicopters, and they'll attack approaching boats without hesitation. They've drawn a very firm line in the sand, creating an environment that's intensely hostile to outsiders. It actively defies our modern expectation that we can just travel anywhere we want.
And as you might guess, this hostility has birthed a pretty chilling legend. It's a legend built on some dark truths and very real horror stories. That narrative about people never returning, that's not just folklore. It is grounded in actual documented historical incidents. We're talking about everything from 19th century merchants whose ships accidentally ran aground on the coral reefs, all the way to a misguided missionary in recent years who attempted to make contact. And almost universally, those encounters have ended in tragedy. So yeah, these aren't just scary campfire tales. They are documented events that have permanently cemented the island's terrifying reputation in the public mind. It's a strict, non-negotiable, do not approach reality.
Section 2. The Legal Barrier.
It's not just the tribe keeping people away, though. The Indian government enforces an absolute non-negotiable legal prohibition against visiting North Sentinel Island. Going there is strictly illegal. There is a massive exclusion zone enforced by the Navy, and staying away is not just a polite recommendation. But the absolutely crucial insight here is why that law exists. This barrier isn't just to protect foolish tourists from a hail of arrows. Actually, scratch that. It's mostly designed to protect the tribe from us. Think about it. Having lived in complete isolation for thousands of years, these people have absolutely zero immunity to modern pathogens. A simple handshake, the common cold, or a flu virus brought by an outsider, that could quite literally wipe out their entire civilization in a matter of weeks. So the law acts as a necessary, life-saving quarantine.
Which creates this brilliant, really profound contrast. On one hand, we've got our modern world's viral curiosity. The hashtags, the shorts, the fast, digital, insatiable demand to consume information right now. But on the other hand, we have the island's harsh, physical reality, an ancient dark truth that actively repels all that curiosity. It's the ultimate irony, right? The most technologically connected generation in human history, a generation that can look at literally almost any street corner on Earth from a smartphone, is legally and practically banned from accessing this one tiny patch of land. The island just remains completely, utterly indifferent to our digital trends.
Section 3. The Secret Keepers.
At the absolute heart of all this are the Sentinelese people themselves. They are an isolated tribe believed to have lived in voluntary seclusion for tens of thousands of years. Tens of thousands! They aren't just characters in some internet mystery. They are an extraordinary anthropological reality. Just thinking about their existence forces us to step back and feel a genuine sense of awe. In an era totally defined by globalization, they remain completely off the grid. They're sustaining themselves exactly as their ancient ancestors did. They are the ultimate secret keepers, the true guardians of this island, and their total isolation is exactly what makes this whole story so uniquely compelling.
And because of that complete separation, the Sentinelese represent a massive gaping void in our human knowledge. There's so many unknowns. Like, how do they view the massive ocean that surrounds them? What language are they speaking around their fires at night? What ancient historical events, or maybe ancestral memories, caused them to reject the outside world so absolutely and so aggressively? We simply do not know. These are massive world secrets. The mysteries surrounding their culture, their beliefs, their everyday way of life, they're all safely locked away behind an impenetrable wall of dense jungle and fierce determination.
So ultimately, it leaves us facing this incredible paradox. We constantly ask, what secrets is this isolated tribe really hiding from the rest of the world? We just crave the answers so badly. But, perhaps the most profound secret North Sentinel Island holds is that not everything belongs to us. In our relentless, high-speed quest to uncover every single hidden corner of the Earth, the Sentinelese remind us that some boundaries are meant to be respected. Some mysteries are simply better left unsolved. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer today. Keep wondering, keep learning, and I'll catch you next time.